Hello and welcome to Alming Owl Yoga. My name is Ruthie, and the class that I'm going to do today is going to be geared more toward the seasoned yogi. I've done a ton of beginners classes at this point, and I love teaching beginners because I still feel like I'm a beginner. I'm really not far off from being a beginner, so it's very fresh in my memory, and I love just getting people into yoga. But today I've had a really weird day emotionally speaking. I've been super up and down and like extreme emotion-wise. So I feel like I need to do a really tough, more rigorous flow. And I love Bird of Paradise, so this class is going to be working our way up to Bird of Paradise, and I'm even going to throw in a twisted Bird of Paradise at the end. So let's get started. Let's begin today standing toward the back of your mat. In mountain pose. Just take a big cleansing inhale and exhale. Lift the toes and feel the four corners of your feet, the pada bandha, reaching into the mat. Keeping a slight bend in the knees, wrapping the inner thighs in and up as if you're squeezing a block together. Tailbone reaching down, tucking the navel in toward the spine. Let the fingertips reach toward the ground, letting palms face out. Shoulders melting down your spine away from the ears. Feel the back of your neck elongate as the crown of your head lifts. Relax the muscles of your face, the space between your eyebrows and the jaw. And start to listen to your thoughts and the sounds around you. Noticing when your mind wanders to the past or the future, and then gently guide it back to the present moment through your breath and the senses. Inhale from your toes to your nose. Feel your whole body filling with air for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that inhale and continue to expand the body for 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, release it all through the mouth for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now do this twice more on your own. Inhaling for 5 through the nose, holding and expanding for 5. And then exhale, release in the mouth for a count of 10. Inhaling positive, uplifting energy, and exhale to release anything you no longer need today. Your next inhale, return to your natural breath, noticing any changes. Then begin to activate your ujjayi breath, inhaling, exhaling through the nose with a slight restriction in the back of the throat. And then return to this breath throughout your practice. Inhale, sweep both arms up and back. Take a slight back bend. And exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold. Grab the big toes with your peace fingers, bend the knees a lot. Really lengthen the spine, pulling your elbows out toward the sides. And then slowly, your next inhale, start to walk your hands forward and come into a down dog. Letting your hands be a little bit wider than shoulder width distance, feeling your asta bandha, slightly lifting the fingertips, feeling the four corners of the palms. Keeping a slight bend in the elbows and wrapping the triceps in and up.
Relaxing the head. You can shake it yes, shake it no. And keep the knees bent and lift the hips high. Tucking the ribs in, really consolidating all your energy to your hips, lifting a little bit higher. And then start to pedal out the feet, straightening one leg and then the other. Let the heels reach toward the mat, let the feet be hips width distance, and find a little bit of stillness here in your down dog. While pulling the shoulders down your back. And on your next inhale, roll the body through to come into plank. Really push the ground away from you, lift the back of your heart, pull the navel in toward the spine, let your heels reach back, crown of the head reach forward. And hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then lower in one piece all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift the heart, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, push yourself up through tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And look to the top of your mat, bend your knees, and tiptoe up to meet your hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach the arms up and over your head, slight back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll move through 2 more sun salutations on your own, moving with your own breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Now keep breathing and move through your sun salutations. You may lower halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana, or lower all the way to baby cobra or up dog. And once you're in down dog, step or hop to the top of your mat, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. And move through 1 more on your own. If you're hopping back, make sure that you hop back to Chaturanga, not to plank. And we'll meet in a mountain pose. All right. Now we got the body warmed up a little bit. We'll start to do some hip openers, preparing us for our bird of paradise pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let the hands step back to plank. Move through your flow, we'll meet in down dog. Once you're in down dog, bring your toes to touch and inhale the right leg back and up. Exhale, point the toes, stack the hips, bend the knee. Really rooting in a little bit extra into that right hand. Feeling that right hip energetically try to stack on top of the left. You might not get there completely, but make sure you keep your shoulders square to the mat so that you feel that twist in the torso. And take circles with the ankle or the leg, whatever feels good. And then level out the hips, bend your knee toward your chest, shift your shoulders over your wrists and float the foot between the hands and then place it between the hands. Pivot your back foot to warrior 2 and inhale, rise, warrior 2. Inhale to fly your warrior, straighten the front leg, reach the arms up, and exhale back to warrior 2. Move like this 3 more times.
Really feel the air moving around your fingers. Feeling the power of this pose. And then flip the front palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And exhale back to center, warrior 2. And inhale, reach the right arm forward, come into extended side angle. Right elbow to right knee, still sinking into that warrior 2. Bringing the left arm up alongside the left ear. Imagine that someone is standing on the outside edge of your left foot and someone else is pulling your left hand further in front. Just really getting that left body as long as possible. And an option here to reach that left arm behind your back, reaching for the inside of the right thigh. And if that feels good there, you can reach to a full bind, bringing your right arm underneath the right thigh, peeling the chest open to the sky, looking up at the ceiling. And if you're in a bind, you can start to unwind and inhale back to warrior 2. And then cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, step back to plank, move through your flow. We'll meet in down dog. And once you arrive in your down dog, let's take a moment to feel the changes in the sides of the body. And then bring your toes to touch. Inhale the left leg back and up. Exhale, point the toe, stack the hips, bend the knee. Again, rooting in a little extra to the left hand, keeping the shoulders square to the mat as you energetically try to stack that left hip on top of the right, opening them up to the left side of the mat. Feeling that little twist in the torso here. Taking any movements with the ankle or the knee that you took on the other side. And level out the hips, bend the knee toward the chest, shift your shoulders over your wrists, and then hover the foot, and then place it between the hands. And inhale, rise, warrior 2 on this side. Checking in with your alignment, feeling your front heel either intersecting the back arch or in line with the back heel. And then inhale to fly your warrior, straighten the front leg, reach both arms up. Exhale to warrior 2. Inhale. And exhale. Twice more. Just gonna go one more time. Really feeling the power of this stance. Tucking the tailbone down, navel into spine, feeling the torso super straight and stacked on top of your hips. Keeping that front knee bent over the front ankle. Flip the front palm and inhale, reverse your warrior. Feeling the stretch in the left hip crease through the left fingertips. And then inhale back to center, warrior 2. And then reach that left arm forward, bring the left elbow to left knee to extended side angle. Reaching the right arm up alongside the right ear. Again, I like to pretend someone's standing on the outside edge of my right foot and someone else is pulling my right hand longer, just really stretching me out. If you imagine people are helping you in these poses, it really takes a remarkable load off of the pose. And if this feels good here, you can go ahead and reach that right arm behind your back, reaching for the inside of the left thigh. Stay sinking down, and peeling the chest open to the sky a little bit, looking up. And if that feels good there, you can go ahead and find your full bind. Grabbing hold of the left hand underneath the left thigh. Really staying with the breath here. You can start to unwind and bring those hands back up, warrior two. Whew. And cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, step back to plank, move through your flow. We'll meet in down dog. All right. Look to the top of your mat, bend the knees, and step or hop to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, the hips are a little bit open now, so now we will flow to our bird of paradise. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Move through your flow, we'll meet in down dog. Bring your toes to touch, inhale the right leg back and up. Exhale, point the toes, stack the hips, bend the knee. And level out the hips, bend the knee to chest, shift your weight forward, and place the foot between the hands. Pivot your back foot, warrior two, and cartwheel the hands up, warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior, and exhale, come all the way forward to extended side angle. Reach that hand back behind you, take the half bind or the full bind if you're coming into the bird of paradise. Now from here, just feel really stable here. Really feel the four corners of both feet, find your balance, and then look down at your right foot and bring that left foot up to meet it. Now staying here, just come on, lift the right heel and come onto the right toes, and then use your core to pull yourself up very slowly. And you can stay here if you'd like, or if you're comfortable here, you can extend the right leg, or if you have the space, I might hit the wall. You can use the wall. Just kidding. All right, and then slowly lower that foot back down. I like to come into a twisted malasana after this. So bringing the feet as wide as the mat, sink the hips down, and reach the left arm up. And exhale to center. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the head. And exhale, straighten the legs and come into a forward fold. Heel toe your feet back together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plant the hands and step back to plank. Move through your flow, we'll meet in down dog. Okay. We'll come in and do the same thing on the other side. So bring your toes to touch. Inhale the left leg back and up. Exhale to stack the hips, bend the knee. Still keeping the shoulders square. And then level out the hips, bring the knee to chest. Shift the weight forward, place the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise to warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, come forward, extended side angle. Come into your half bind or your full bind whenever you're ready. And first getting really comfortable here. And look down at your left foot and bring that right foot up to meet it. Feeling super stable on the right foot. Come up to the left toes, lifting the left heel. And use your core to pull that leg up. And if that feels good, you can straighten out the leg. And then lower it back down toward the outside of your mat. And come back to your twisted malasana squat. Lifting the right arm, bring the left hand to the outside of the left toes. And then inhale, hands back to heart center. Whew. You can grab some water if you like. And then straighten out the legs and fold into a sort of wide-legged forward fold. Your feet are about mats with distance. Then heel toe the feet back to hips distance, or two fists in between. And now we just rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. So I'd like to come into a twisted version of the Bird of Paradise, which I just learned the other day from this amazing teacher, Kim Vareika. And it's really fun. It might be kind of easier than the regular Bird of Paradise, but it's really fun, so I'd like to share it with you guys. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Move through your flow. Let's meet in a down dog. All right. So bring your toes to touch and inhale the right leg back. Exhale, step it through. We're going to come into a high lunge. So the back heel is lifted. You're on the back toes, front knees bent over the front ankle. Bring your hands to prayer and twist to the right. Hooking that elbow on the outside of the right knee. And then come into a bind here if that's available. So you bring that right hand behind your back and reach the left hand under. Woo! It's really hard. So you can also come down into a low lunge. Like I said, I just learned this, but it's really fun. So I don't care if I butcher it. Everyone should know this. Okay, so if you're in low lunge and can get this bind, then you come to the back toes, lift the back heel, and step the back foot forward. Whew. Okay, and then lift that right foot with your core. Holy cow. Okay, maybe the regular Bird of Paradise is easier. Okay, release. I don't know if anyone actually did that with me. It's okay. Okay, so just hang in your forward fold. And we have to do that on the other side. Whatever we do to one side, let's do it to the other. So let's plant the hands, step back to plank, move through a flow. Let's meet in down dog. Okay, bring your toes to touch. Inhale the left leg back and up. Exhale, step it through to high lunge. And inhale, rise, high lunge. If anyone watching this has like better cueing for this twisted Bird of Paradise, that would be awesome. I'd like to see that. Or I'd like to learn from that. All right, so bring your hands to prayer and twist to the left. Let me see if I can take that bind. So, okay, yeah, it's a little easier on this side for me. So look forward and step that right foot forward, and then use your core to come up. Whew. Straighten out that leg. Okay, and come back down. I just think it's so much fun. I love it. I will get better at it, so maybe I'll post a video in the future when I learn better cueing for that, and I'm actually better at the pose. Alright, let's just hang in ragdoll now. That was a lot. I'm sweaty now. Bend the knees, grab opposite elbows. Shake your head yes, shake the head no. And slide the hands under the feet if that feels good. Or grab the big toes with the peace fingers, whatever works. And slowly, let's root to rise. One vertebrae at a time, rolling the shoulders back at the top, letting the palms face out. Whew. A little head rush. Enjoy the patterns. And let's just come down to our yogi squat, our malasana squat. Bring the hands to heart center. Knees to insides, or elbows to insides and knees. Sink the hips down, lift the head up. And point the fingertips forward and sit the hips down. 2 sit on your bum. Let's just windshield wiper the legs back and forth now. Really releasing the low back and the hips. I'm like too close to the wall. I'm too long of a person to record in this tiny space. That's the real truth. Alright, so reach the arms forward and let's just go to lay on your back. When you arrive, just let the legs reach up to rest in the hip sockets. It's really releasing all the muscles of the legs as if they're wading in water. Then bring the arms up to do the same thing. Letting the arms rest heavy in their shoulder sockets. Feeling the 4 corners of your torso being pinned down to the mat by the weight of your limbs. Feeling the feet and the hands grow a bit warmer with this change in blood flow. And bend the right knee, bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, come into a reclined pigeon. Option to cradle the leg like a baby. That's there for you today. Hold this for 5 deep breaths. And then wind the legs, reach them up, and then come over to reclined pigeon on the other side, keeping a flex in that left foot. And hold this for 5 deep breaths. Come on, the legs. And let's do a reclined eagle pose. So wrap the right leg over the left, bringing it around the right foot to the inside of the left calf. And then bring the arms up, right arm under, left. Eagle arms, eagle legs, laying on your back. Inhale to lift your elbows and drop the knees over the hips. And exhale to curl them in toward each other. 3 more times like this. Inhale to open. And exhale to curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. And exhale, curl. Unwind the arms and legs, reach them both up, kind of shake them out. And let's do it on the other side. So left leg over right and right arm over left. This one. Yeah. I get really confused in my lefts and rights in this one. And inhale to open or eagle and exhale to close. You can bring the neck up or leave it down, whatever feels good. I'm not really sure what feels good to me right now, so I'm switching. And one more time. And then unwind the arms and the legs, reach them back up, shake them out. And then come into happy baby. Rock from side to side, massaging the low back. And then bring the soles of your feet together, let them find the mat, knees drop out, Supta Baddha Konasana or reclined butterfly. Shoulders rolling under your spine, palms facing up. Release. You may stay here for your final shavasana or straighten out your legs into your final corpse pose. Feeling your body growing heavier into the mat. Feeling any negativity or toxins that were built up during this practice, just release down into Mother Earth, where she can hold what feels like too much. Every exhale, releasing one more thing you no longer need. Relaxing the space between your eyebrows and the tiny muscles around the eyelids. Releasing your jaw. And bring your awareness to the pulsing sensation between the inner ears, the very center of your skull. And imagine a bright white healing light. It's a few inches above the crown of your head. And feel that warmth growing a little bit closer to the crown of your head. And then feel it resting on the crown of your head. This bright white healing light. And then feel it move down, passing your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, feeling that space pulsing with this light. Feeling the center of the skull pulsing. The jaw releasing. and the back of the throat, pulsing into the cervical spine. Feel that light moving down your esophagus, the center of your chest and your heart. Feeling your heart pumping blood through your whole body with this healing white light. Feeling that light enter your bloodstream and dispersing throughout your whole body. And then release any remaining tension in the ribs, in the space beneath the ribs, feeling that pulsing sensation. And then notice the light move to your navel. Feel your digestion moving clockwise around the navel. This warm light pulsing throughout your belly, sending healing vibrations throughout your whole digestive system. And then move your awareness down a little bit more to the pelvic floor. Release any remaining tension in the area of the genitals and the anus, simply with your presence here in this soft, gentle space. Releasing the glutes. And then feeling that light dart down both of your legs. Feeling the length and weight of your legs as every muscle in your legs release. And feel the pulsing sensations of the soles of your feet. Of your big toes, your second big toes, your third toes, fourth and fifth toes. Feel both of your feet pulsing with this white healing light. And then feel the pulsing of the palms of your hands and each of your 10 fingers. See and feel yourself holding this bright, white, healing light, pulsing in both of your hands. And then feel it disperse up your arms, to the back of your shoulders, the back of your heart. Space between the shoulder blades beating into the earth. Releasing anything you don't need through the back of your heart. And then this white light is sealing all the healing benefits and love and light and positive energy within your body. And then that light travels up the back of your neck, to the back of your third eye, the back of your skull, and to the very crown of your head. Feeling that pulsing sensation of the crown of your head. And then rest here for another minute in this total body awareness. And slowly begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Let's bring some awareness back to this physical body. And then inhale, take a big morning stretch, reaching the arms overhead, pointing the toes. And exhale, knees to chest, give yourself a hug. And rock from side to side along the spine. Make your way into fetal position on one side, whichever side is calling to you. And then slowly push your top hand into the mat and make your way up to your seat. Finishing this practice today, feeling a little bit lighter, a little bit stronger, and a little bit more ready to conquer any challenges that the world has to offer us. And taking them, knowing that they make us stronger. Knowing that going through struggles, internal or external, are necessary to create a strong human. Bring your hands to heart center and thank yourself first for showing up today and for taking the time out of your busy day and lives to do this pure act of self-love and self-care. And may this act of self-love and self-care carry you throughout the rest of your day and the rest of your week. And may you bring some of this positive love, light, and energy to everyone you come into contact with in your own lives. Namaste. Okay. Thanks for sticking with me through that practice. I know that was a little bit meh, but I feel good, so I hope you guys feel good too. Namaste.